I'm not the average type of Call of Duty Zombies player, literally because I don't enjoy doing what most people do on the mode. Okay, so most people when they play zombies, they're either going for some type of Easter egg, or they're trying to go for a high round, or they're trying to complete some sort of side quest or speed run or something like that. Okay, now most people fit into that type of category. Okay, but me personally, I vibe so much with the fucking game modes. Okay, the Call of Duty Zombies game modes. Now what I mean by this, guys, is modes like Gauntlet, Rush, and Turned. Okay, those modes are like all right, but the mode that I really fuck with is Grief. Okay, on BO2. Now I don't have any gameplay of it like to show up here, so I'm just showing you guys some Gauntlets gameplay. But yo, BO2 Grief is one of the best modes that they've ever released in zombies, and I'd arguably say that it is the best mode. It's better than round based in my opinion. Okay, now hear me out. So the reason why I like Grief so much, okay, is because firstly, the games don't take forever. Okay, they can take long, like depending what round you start on. If you start on like round 1, but the games typically go fast, so you can get a shit ton of games in. And if you need to leave somewhere in like an hour or two, you can play a shit ton of games of Grief. Whereas, you know, if you want to load up a round based map or an Easter egg, you can't do that in an hour. At least most people can't do that in an hour. You know, it takes a long time. And Grief is one of those things where it's like your objective is not just to survive; it's to also beat the other team, right? Whereas if you're just gonna play an Easter egg on your own, like, yeah, you'll track your progress, you'll get a calling card or whatever. But after you've done the Easter egg, there's really no point to doing it again, right? So that's one of the reasons why I fucking love Grief. Also, it is a really fun cooperative experience if you have people playing with you. Like, just going around knifing people and griefing them. If you get really good at the mode, if you get really competitive and learn all the strats, it can be really fucking fun to just hop in and 1v1 some guys on like round 20 or whatever. Okay, now I find this really weird because there's not really a lot of other people who think that Grief should return. Like, there is some people, but like not a lot of people actually think it's a good mode. And I'm one of those people where it's like, bro, I want Grief to return in the next game so bad just because of how good it is. Okay, like, I'm telling you, I'd literally rather play Grief than I would play round base. Now, because like on round base, it takes so long to do an Easter egg. It takes so long to get to a high round, and it's just super niche and just kind of boring at times. And it's like, we need some more variety in zombies, right? We just need something like Grief or Rush or Turned, whatever really to return. Even Onslaught, Dead Ops Arcade, just when they add in new modes, I think that it really helps zombies just stay fresh in the next games instead of just having round based. But yeah, man, I just kind of wanted to come on here and just talk about this real quick. Like, bro, Grief, it's got to return. It's such a fun mode, okay? The games are fast. You know, they're fun when you get to grief people and troll them and stuff. It's fun for 1v1s. It's fun for like 4v4s. It's just, it's such a good mode. And it's sad that we only got it on Farm Town, Mob of the Dead, and Buried. But yeah, I'd love to see a return of Grief in the next game. That's all I really wanted to come on here. Peace out.